Hey ladies and gents, welcome to the first look of the new Peugeot. We're in Austria in Graz and car show, and we're checking out the new 208 facelift active package. So this is the base trim. It looks gorgeous in this red metallic color, and it has a lot of accents. It looks so sporty. You wouldn't say this is a base trim from the outside, but let's check it out a bit closer. So we can see the beautiful creases on the hood. We can see the beautiful red metallic color. This is really a recommendation if you love red color. You can see the base LED projectors. Now these haven't changed a lot. You can see here Peugeot LED technology signature. And then we have the new daytime running lights, 3 claws. They look really beautiful. Now we have unpainted black plastic here in the lip, on the top, on the grille, and then inside the grille we have this kind of gray finish. Looks superb. With a new Peugeot shield, just looks more posh. And then look at this gray 208 matte gray. It looks just sporty for a base model and so gorgeous. You don't notice that it's a base model with this beautiful color, and it really pops on this light. Now checking these are steel wheels with hubcaps, 195/55 R16, so 16-inch steel wheels with beautiful hubcap design. Look at this. You can buy these and put them on your older model if you like them. Now we have the metallic black side contrasting mirrors, long turn signals. You can see the dash, and there's a blank here, so no rain sensor. There is a camera for the lane assist, double windshield glass. You can see that. So checking the profile here, we have gorgeous light. You can see the silhouette. So no tinted windows in the rear. It'd be nice if that was an option. You can see the classical antenna there. And look at this, the spoiler is in black. Another look at the rear. There's a fuel cap here, kind of standard, but you can put this little thing here so it doesn't scratch this. And you can see the Peugeot signature in the beautiful LED taillights. They are amazing. For a base model, this looks so gorgeous. Now, if I lower down, you can see the exhaust pipe is kind of hidden there, almost it's dark. I thought for a moment it was gray, but it's not, it's silver. You can see the cat eyes in unpainted plastic with 2 strikes, fog light in the middle, cold LED lights. It looks just so good. Wish it had a backing camera though. You can see here black and then gray Peugeot leathers and 208 badge. Now there's a rubber button press to open. I'm gonna back up on this end. Have room. So it's a nice small city hatchback, generous in space. Now there's a really tall, like 5, maybe 10 fingers of height to the loading area. Here, plastic protection, if we can call this protection. Now this blank on the right, you do have grocery hooks, so that's smart detail. And only on one side. On the left side, there's a warm light there and pretty plain. Now you can open here and you can order a spare wheel or get a patching kit and then some extra room at the bottom. Seats knock down 60/40. You can take these out to remove the top shelf if you need more space. Now let me just lower these down. So let's close it up. So the car looks amazing. It just pops in this color. It's gorgeous. Good closing and opening sound. The door handles aren't too loud, really silent. And now the doors on the rear don't open too wide, but you can fit a child's seat. Hard plastic on the rear, a little textile here that's padded. All power windows. Goes all the way almost, but okay. Big handle, speaker there, water bottle pocket. Now these are the textile seats you get, and you have the contrasting stitching. You have a zipper here for the ISOFIX. You can see the top, and let me just knock down the seat here so you can see the room. Now I'm gonna attempt to sit in the back. Okay, I can fit, which is surprising, a lot of feet room and knee room. 2-meter tall person. Let me close this up. Good closing sound, but the front windows are open. There's a little room here, so this is plasticky. There's no middle armrest. You do have these pockets. There's a tall transmission tunnel. The seats are generally really soft and comfortable. No middle armrest, but decent for a base model. Handles on all three sides besides the driver. Slowly closing. Yeah, it looks quite nice. And then look at the front. We have the manual and we have the physical gauges for the speedometer or needles. Now let's get to the front. So the front end driver has a physical cylinder, but you know that standard. Okay, closing sound when the window is down. Front doors open much wider. Now we have a little green accent here, carbon fiber imitation. Cloth here, you can lock the rear for the kids, all power windows and automatic. You can electronically adjust the mirrors. Big pockets, speaker there. You can see the tire pressure here. You can see for the manual, rubber paddles and original all-weather floor mats. I'm gonna pop the bonnet at the end. You can adjust the height of the LED projectors are there. Push up to slide back and forward, up and down, tilt. I don't think there's a lumbar. Now bolsters here are small, bigger on the top, but you can see the same pattern and the same design. Steering column is manually adjustable. You can see here for this cruise control settings, view at the top. Now let's jump inside. Let me see if I can take this one inside a little bit. Actually, it's only height-wise adjustable. It doesn't go inside, which is kind of odd. They saved money there, but they did. Okay, this would definitely be an issue for me. I need to back up a little bit. Let me switch to wire lens. So there we go. Zooming back in. Okay, now you all know the two-spoke steering wheel, flat and top bottom. Now it has quite texture. Small, but I think all the buttons are here. Voice commands, trip computer options here, volume, list, station radio list, source, and like Bluetooth or USB, phone calls. Now we have the light controls here, so I left them here for the B-roll purpose. You should keep them on automatic. You can see here, this is for the trip computer, and for the wipers there's a physical key cylinder. Now let's check the gauges here. So I've been watching the digital cockpit so much, it's the first time actually seeing one, and it looks quite gorgeous. I like this, classical speedos, but some people maybe don't know. If I use the little scroll wheel here, you can see lane assist, speedometer, digital, trip computer, and I guess speed limit. So that's that. And then if I press the button here for the trip computer, you can see trip 1, trip 2. So the car was just reparked, it's new, so this isn't relevant fuel consumption. You can see the coolant, speedo. I like the background effect, looks sporty, and I love the white numbers with red needles, looks sporty. And then you can see the revolutions and the fuel level. Now carbon fiber imitation is standard, looks sporty. Everything here is hard plastic. I can't remember if it's soft touch. I think it was on the top, but I know it was in 2008. You can see the air vents are below. You get standard, the big display now, but it's slightly different. Let me show you here. If I go to the home menu, slightly different. You see the apps here have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is basically everything you need in a modern car. You can see the climate control. It's a different graphics, but you have the side menus on the side, so that's kind of nice. You have here start, stop, go. This is in Deutsch. Haven't changed it, but there's no pull down menu. I guess this is the car shortcuts. So you have those touch shortcuts here. You have even the heated seats in the base model. That's really surprising. Have nice physical controls here. So I can't play for too long not to get a copyright strike, but speakers seem okay for decent, I mean for excuse me, basic model, quite decent. There's a USB-C here, it's illuminated, so there's no second one here. There's a plastic shelf here and here. So if you remember in the top trims, you press here and then it kind of opens up. It has a rubber mat, and here it's just plastic. Now here's the first time I'm seeing a manual, and since this is only 5-speed manual, I assume this is like maybe 75 horsepower. Now it's a long gears, it fits in nicely. Reminds me of the 206. I like the gear lever. This is kind of rubberized, it's not leather, but fits nice in the hand. Plastic but manual handbrake, 12-volt socket, and you have 2 cup holders. The bottom is rubberized. Yeah, so the seats are comfortable, you know, they're the same design but just a different cloth, and slowly opening, and very generous big cargo space. There's no light here, maybe when you turn on the car. This is very deep, I cannot reach all the way there, but I think you know that from the 208. And there's like a little gray finish here, but no ambient lights in the base model. I think you get it only in the GT pack. Yeah. So let me see here. Just a moment. So there's some, I guess, safety features, comfort features, parking features. I was kind of wondering if I wanted to change the language. Ah, there you go here, dark. Oh, wait. Oh, you can turn off the display. If you press the gears here, you can see the brightness. You can see, oh, has a wireless connection system here. Let me see. You can see all of that. Ah, no. For a moment I thought that would be, oh, Sprech. Okay, that's Sprechen. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Nein. Very little, a few German words. I actually learning German in school, but it just didn't sit in right. English, okay, a language. You can see here language, date and time, screen configuration, so automatic scrolling, animation transition. Okay, so system configuration. Okay. You can reset the odometer. Okay, you saw this brightness. I'm just gonna go through it once more. Wi-Fi. Oh, 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, fast Wi-Fi. And you can see here parking sensors, lane assist. So that's standard starts and stop. Parking sensors. Under inflation warning, traction control, vehicle check. I was hoping for emergency braking, but I guess that's not an option. Wiper in reverse. Yes, please. Comfort, once again, unlock driver only. Okay, now. Safety, speed reading, and driver attention warning, roadside recognition. Yeah, this is just like missing the radar in the badge, perhaps. Maybe that can be retrofitted. Actually, I don't think the 208 has that. That was it. We have the beautiful big screen there and beautiful speedo. Headspace, not to forget, plenty of headroom. You have a classical rear view mirror that flips down if someone's blinding you from the rear. Passenger airbag information. You have warm lights here, so these come on individually. This is blank, so no emergency calls there. Just kind of odd, I thought it was a standard. View mirror, documents holders, so there's no light as you can see on the top. But it's kind of decent and looks quite sporty. I like it. But I would personally never go for this 5-speed manual, always 6-speed. And we're gonna check the spec sheet in a moment, but don't go for the 75 horsepower. Just the car needs to have 100 horsepower minimum. And hazards, lock, unlock the car, front and rear defrost, close air circulation, AC max, AC on or off. You can see here when I press these, they kind of change. And let me see here, you can see the climate there, so on and off. So yeah, once again, applications, we have those. Now let's pop the bonnet and check the small engine. Because of the 5-speed, I know this is something smaller, but let's see here the new Peugeot 208. So 208 active PureTech 75 5-speed manual, and it's 55 kilowatts. 19,000 euros, 290. I think there's a really small price difference between the Allure package and the base package that you're looking at right now. So maybe it's smarter to go for the middle trim. 20,000 euros here. There's well, I guess the color and few options, but that's it. Now let's show you under the bonnet. So it's left of the 208 or the 2. There's a washer fluid. Now it's a car show, so they hooked it up to a 12-volt charger, and you can see this seems to be a 3-cylinder petrol. I'm only wondering if it's a turbo. I think this might be a naturally aspirated petrol, but I'm gonna check it out. So let me just turn the hazards on for you. And I'm gonna switch those LED lights on so you can see the back end. So these are LED. There's a bulb here, so don't worry if it actually burns out. It's cheaper to replace rather than the LED. And you can see the gorgeous daytime running lights. Also bulb, but again cheaper to replace if it burns out. Thanks for watching the new 208. If you want to see more from Graz Car Show, do subscribe and click the bell to get notified when I upload more videos.